G'day guys, Graham back here to give you another look at Parmelia. Well, have a look, it's been painted from the front, so we've had the exterior brickwork painted shale grey and the roof and the posts and so on are monument. Yeah, normally I render the front of the home, so I thought this time I would just paint the brickwork. I normally do surf mist. I wanted to mix it up and I've gone shale grey. It does not look as good as I would like. I mean, it's not that it looks bad, but it just looks a little bit blue, the shale grey. So, bit of a learning curve. Next time I'll just stick to my standard surf mist and monument. So, anyway, that's outside. Apart from that, not much else has been done. Gardener will be here this week. He'll start cleaning everything up. But yeah, anyway, that's the front. And we'll go have a look inside. All right, here we are inside the home. As you can see, the hybrid floor throughout the whole house is completely down. Different colour than what I normally do. The colour that I normally do, they've actually discontinued, so I can't use it anymore. But yeah, anyway, this is the flooring. So that's all been done. Also, the Sparky, I know when I showed you the last video, he had done a lot of the lights and that, but now he has been done and he's done all the new light switches. So the light switches in this house were pretty dirty and disgusting looking, so didn't really want to obviously paint it all and then still have the light switches looking pretty tacky. So that's all been done. The painter is obviously on site. He's pretty much, today he'll be finished the exterior. So he's obviously, painted the front. He's painted the roof, but he's got to do the eaves and that sort of stuff. So that's what's happening as far as the painter. He won't be here tomorrow, but on Wednesday he will start painting the interior. So that'll probably take him about a week. So anyway, not a lot more to see here. You can see obviously the skirtings have been done as well. So my handyman has done all the skirtings as well as obviously the flooring. So normally it is ideal to do painting and then floors last. However, just timing and that sort of stuff, it is what it is. It's just worked out that way. So I've actually done the flooring first, and quite often I do that because my handyman does my flooring. So once he's done demo and he's done all these sort of odd jobs, he jumps onto the floors. Anyway, that is the living area. Let's go have a look at the bedroom. Alright, so the bedrooms we have. Alright, so last time when I was here, I sort of mentioned that I was going to be a bit of a struggle to find a vanity. Here it is. So that little narrow vanity that you can see here will fit nice and perfectly right here. Okay, so obviously all the tiling is finished. I think in the last video the tiling was already done anyway. But have a look in here, you can see obviously what's been done. We really just need to put the vanity in. The vanity is actually going to go in today, and then I can get my tiler to come back. Anyway, that is it. Not a lot more to see in here. So bed 2 and 3, obviously not a lot to see, but obviously it's just painting to go. So we've got the painting left in there. And then likewise here in bed 3, just need the painting as well. So still got doors to hang. The doors are a bit odd, so we had a few sort of these, shaped sort of doors, and then we had a few just the sort of the flat panel type doors. So we're just having the same consistency throughout. So the doors are getting hung today as well. So the handyman today is hanging some doors, and he's also putting in those vanities. That's his job today. Alrighty, kitchen is in. Obviously no stone tops, but on Saturday we had the cabinet maker here doing the kitchen. So I've got my stone bench guy coming out today to measure up, but obviously this is what we got. So it's not a big kitchen. Obviously we were working with quite a pokey shape, but look, fridge recess, overhead cupboards there, nice pantry here, and then we've obviously got microwave spot, more overhead cupboards, and some cupboard space down the bottom. And then because of the limited space, and there was obviously this bit of space here, I threw in the drawers there. So we've got our cutlery drawer and so on going in there. Anyway, that is it. Not a big kitchen, but we've got to work with what we got. Alrighty, moving on. What have we got there? That must be that's our laundry trough. So we'll jump in the laundry then. So this is something else I do. This is a little bit different. Normally I tile the laundry floor, but we've just ran the hybrid straight through. This hybrid is waterproof, so we can do that. Laundry trough will go in the corner, and then we'll just paint throughout. Cool, cool. Alrighty, 4th bedroom. Again, looks exactly the same as the other 3 bedrooms. Just got to paint really. Obviously skirting and flooring's down, lighting's all done, just got to paint. As I sort of mentioned previously, I don't worry about putting robes and stuff like that in bedrooms. Again, it would be market dependent. If your market demanded that, then you would put robes in. But in this investor market, I know that it's not going to make any difference whether I have robes in the bedroom or not, so that's something I won't do. And then, I don't think a lot's changed in here either. It's pretty dirty looking, but yeah, obviously the painter is going to start doing ceilings, so he's got his paints and everything ready to go. So yeah, and obviously we've kept the existing toilet as well, so that just needs to get cleaned up. And as I mentioned previously, the only thing I need to change in there is putting a new lid on the toilet. Apart from that, we're pretty much good to go. So outside, okay, so outside, you remember this was all pretty much enclosed before. It has been completely, obviously, open, so that's all gone in the skip bin and gone away. So we've opened it all up. If you remember, there was that old sort of heater and that here, obviously all gone. Yeah, just opened it all up really. So it made it a little bit more, yeah, more like a patio rather than an enclosure. So outside, pretty much nothing's really been done, but obviously you can see Sparky's, put up his lights both on the front and back. But yeah, painter's actually here today. He will do all the eaves and finish all this off for us. So all the outsides will be finished by today. And then likewise, he's got to do fortunately, to be able to match that paint, we actually had, like the previous owner left the paint here. So that over there will be continued. So the shed will stay blue. And then, yeah, as we go over here, we pretty much have, the one thing that hasn't come down yet that needs to is this here. So I've decided I'm just going to paint the gate both inside and out, and then this wall here will be removed. Alright guys, and then obviously we've got the chook pen as well. Look, I'm not going to worry about getting rid of it or anything like that. I'm just going to clean it up essentially. So the reason for that is it's just more space where I've got to do something with. So my gardener, when he starts this week, I'm just going to get him to clean it all out in there. And then I'm just going to leave it. And then whatever the next buyer wants to do with it, they can do with it. So like again, it's all about knowing your market and who your buyer is. And being an investor buyer, look, as long as it's neat and tidy, it's really not going to have any impact on the price. Obviously the shed, like I said, this is going to be is a big winner for the property as well. So this definitely adds value to the property, especially for owner occupiers. So really excited about this shed because I don't actually have to do anything other than just, like I mentioned, paint it. So anyway, that is the property. Now, as far as what's happening next, okay, so like I said before, we've got the stone top guy coming out to measure up. So that's happening. He's measuring up today, so that install should happen in the next week or so. A handyman is putting on the doors today, so doors will be all done, ready for the painter to start insides on Wednesday. And he's also putting in the vanity in both the bathroom and the ensuite, so that's happening today. And that means I can get my tiler back, and he can finish off once the stone tops go in. He can come and do the splashback in the kitchen and finish off. So, and then after that, it's really just the plumber to come back and do fit off. So we actually don't have that many trades left. Obviously, painters need to finish off, tiler needs to come back, and the plumber needs to come back and do fit off. That's pretty much the only trades off the top of my head I can think of, obviously apart from the stone. That's pretty much it. So, and then the gardener's got to come back this week, and he's got to really get to work and obviously clean everything up. So at the moment, looks a bit, of a bit of a shit heap on the outside, but once he comes back and tidies everything up, we will be all good. So, so that's pretty much it for this project. Again, next week I'll share another video just giving you an update. So I suppose what these videos are about is really showing you how you can, really transform a house from what it was to what it can become in as little as 5 weeks. So we're only about 2.5 weeks into this project, and the project this one is actually getting staged on the 2nd of August. And what are we today? The 15th of July. So in just over 2 weeks, this house will be staged with furniture and on the market. So that's how quickly you can obviously renovate a a property, from start to finish and have it on the market. Where to from here from me after this project? Obviously, I was meant to have settled last week on my Rockingham project as well. So it's another flip, Rockingham from this suburb here in Parmelia. It's only sort of a 10-minute drive away. That one's been delayed. It was a deceased estate. Essentially what's happened with that one is the whole probate was a bit of a mistake. So that one's been pushed back. But in saying that though, I do have to do a fair bit of demo to that property. There's a lot of rubbish, a lot of junk left on that property. So myself and my handyman going to give him a hand tomorrow and start helping get all that out. There's going to be a bit of heavy lifting, hence why I'm going to help my handyman get that stuff out. So we are doing that prior to settlement. But being a deceased estate and everything like that, the lady, was happy to give me early access, but I didn't really want to do it just purely. I just don't want to spend money on a property until, obviously starting anything prior to settlement is always a bit of a risk, especially being a deceased estate and probate. I've just decided that I'll wait and I just need to push my trades back and reschedule that one. So that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. I will obviously keep you updated with that new property once it's, the Rockingham one, once that starts. My Kelmscott property, I'll just give you a bit of a touch base on that one. Kelmscott is obviously, it's under contract, but there's a 48-hour clause on it because it's a subject sale. So that property, the subject sale one, is actually going on the market today. So hopefully I can share the result of that once that goes under contract pretty quickly, I'm hoping. I'll share you the result of that one, but it went over and above my expectations, the one at Parmelia. Anyway guys, that is it. That's all I'm going to share with you, and like I said, next week we'll do an update and show you the progress. Thank you. Let's get away. These guys are watching me. Let's do it out here.